3, 2, 1, let's go.
Welcome to our
Does holding start not insta skip the cutscenes in this? I think it might not. Cause like, I was holding start for a while, and I don't think it was skipping. And then I let go of start and kind of just tapped A. And then, like...
It's a short slide from manager to, well, not manager. Cleanliness is next to managerliness.
To see what
These just ooze macho.
It's different visually. I don't think I'd reset, because... my brain knows that this is different from normal with the faster loads and everything. Community Cut is a quality of life mod, and one of the big things that it does... Hold on. I'm the man. One thing it allows you to do is to complete, both time challenge tokens at the same time, for example. Alright, let's see now.
Come on, pal.
Yeah, no, like, actually, holding start does not work anymore.
SpongeBob.
That's gay as fuck. Yeah, well, I didn't know the crates were there, Carden. I didn't boot up DX. I said DX. I didn't boot up Community Cut earlier when I was practicing. I booted up Vanilla. Yeah, the PowerPoint cutscenes have been replaced with, like, parts from, like, the actual movie. Played Tekken 8, such a good game, nice. Bro, I want to play, Persona 3, like, the Persona 3 remake, but it's fucking expensive, dude, 60 quid. And, like, well, you know what the ironic thing is about me complaining about that, right? I bought an American cartridge of Banjo-Tooie, like, 2 days ago, and its cost was 60 quid, so, yeah. No, that was not what I meant to do. I did not mean to equip a costume. Hopefully that doesn't fuck anything later in the run. So another thing is that mag is literally the third extra, which is why I grabbed, that's why I enabled it now, because I can already benefit from it. $60 for a game is really expensive, like... The standard was 50 for a long time, and in America it was 60. And £50 is more than $60. But now the standards are £60 and $70, but then £60 is even more, is even higher than, like, the gap between how many pounds, like, 60 equates to compared to $70 is even higher than what it was between 50 to 60. So it's like, bruh. Hello, Jessway. Yeah, it's a quality of life mod. Where I definitely believe the sub 2 is possible in Hundo, so that's what I'm doing. Although there are some things I already did not expect. I mean, I played this yesterday, but I just didn't know some things. I can no longer just hold start. Why do they take so long to skip? It's so confusing.
Plankton is using.
I'm not feeling like a game of catch right now.
You know what the funny thing is, though, Cotton, is that 60 is really good for Banjo-Tooie. Like, under normal circumstances, that shit would have been like 70 to 85. I was only able to get it because I managed to get it from an American seller without having to pay import fees. Which is, like, rare as fuck.
We're men. Boing.
Got a copy of movie already. Sounds awesome.
Oh, that's a headache waiting to happen.
$60 a movie. Like a boss. This outfit is like really distracting. I want to turn it off, but that'll just take time. In my speed run.
Green bikini bottom, one hapless soul at a time. Upsy daisy.
There were a lot of, like, texture swaps and shit that you could do that were optional, and I only enabled some. But again, the bulk of it is the changes to the sliding and driving and the token requirements. Also, if anything's hard-coded, which is like half the fucking game, then you can't change shit anyway. But you'll see later on, like, just how much of an impact this mod can have. As a matter of fact, you'll see it after the split. Actually, as a matter of fact, you'll see it right now. This is not even the coolest one. The coolest one is BBBH Combat. It looks so good. But yeah, this is an optional thing that you can enable, but I did enable custom themes for the pad challenges. So you'll also see this in Flood and Block and Combat as well. Hello, Lena. It's a custom extra. I accidentally enabled it when I was trying to enable magnetic pickup. All right, so you'll feel the effects of this mod starting from like pretty soon. Comma OD. I agree. I'm gonna play kind of risky here, but it just, like, is fast. If I can pull it off, so I'm gonna try it. It was changed to the Krusty Krab. That was another optional thing that you could do. I only enabled it for some levels. It makes sense, like, from the context of the story, because how would Mindy go from seeing you in the Krusty Krab to SpongeBob and Patrick, like, being in the paddy wagon, like, 1 minute later, to Mindy being back in the castle? Doesn't make sense. So it just made sense to enable the custom background. There are going to be further updates to this mod, by the way, but they're going to slow down the run. So I'm just doing a run now because sub 2 is definitely possible. Well, that sounds about right. Alright, let's do the backup then. There we go. Canada is NTSC, Hello, Woody. Thank you for the good luck. Not this Xbox. One of my Xboxes I got is from Canada. It's just chilling in the attic somewhere. And also hello as well, Wilcon. When I think of Canadians, I think of, like, how South Park portrays them, where they just say buddy, guy, and friend, like, all the time. I'm not your buddy, guy. Well, I'm not your guy, friend. Your mum sucks, Wilcon. Also, I tried to learn a second language before, but now I just don't want to. Here's the thing, right? I don't want to sound, like, privileged or whatever, but English, like, is such a globally spoken language that we are so, like, not obligated to learn another language. Like, it's not like, what's the point, but it's more like, compared to, like, if most other languages were our first language. Because, like, you don't have to, obviously, but you're more obligated to learn English as a secondary language compared to English native speakers speaking some other random second language. Like, we already have it really good. We have it better than anyone in that sense, so I, like... And it just takes so long, and, like, I just, you know... I would just rather, like, play some video games or something than learn another language. Like, I don't want to be a dick, but, like, that's just how I feel. I don't know. Like... It is good for travel, but at the end of the day, you're not gonna be able to learn, like, every language, you know? Like... It is better if you know the language, but alright, hold on, I gotta focus for a sec. Right, that's really, really bad. Like, that actually just ruined the run. Okay. So I was supposed, because I have mag, like, that extra is a lot easier to grab than normal, even though it's still terrible. And, in this mod, ring durations have been extended. But I missed it in, like, basically the worst way possible, and I was just panicking that I wouldn't have enough time to grab the extra with the backup strat. So because of that, I need to drive back and unironically lose, like, 2 minutes. Like, I'm just genuinely going to lose. Unless I ignore the extra for the sake of showing how fast the run can be. So either I go and grab it now, or I just, like, and waste, like, 2 minutes, or I just abandon it. So that I can just still give an example of how fast it can be, or else this will just not be a good showcase of what the mod is capable of in that sense. I'm going to abandon it.
I'd like to wake up now. Don't laugh at me.
Okay, well, my split then would have been like 8. So, it's probably obvious by now, but like one huge thing about this mod is that, what's it called? So, a huge thing about this mod is that if you beat the Macho Challenge during the Time Challenge, then you get both tokens at once, which is why the split was 6 minutes. So that's, like, absolutely huge.
Up we go. The manliness has left.
And the other thing is that... So the reason why I did Depression Light is because you can't cheese Creek anymore. So it was better to come back to Depression after I already had 2 tokens. So that's why I did that. Because you can't cheese it anymore. I just gotta come back to that token like some other time in the run.
Me more than it hurts you, evil radio power.
I missed an extra, and it would take like 2 minutes to go and grab it, so I'm not grabbing it.
Super spin.
Now, because of how, like, completing 2 challenges at once works, I have to not do Rub-a-Dub Skip now, which really, really fucking sucks. Because that means, to be optimal, I gotta do 1-frame jumps later, if I want to, like, do it as fast as possible. So the reason why I have to grab the targets now is because the targets in the time challenge just take so long, and it increases your timer by so much, you just can't beat the Macho Challenge, like, while also grabbing the targets. You don't even have that much leniency to beat the main time challenge with the targets, because they just take so long. So, it's unfortunate, but it just, you know... Yeah, bro, I didn't want an 8-minute sandwich driving compared to what I normally get, which is, you know, a 9-minute sandwich driving. I want to show how fast the run can be, bro. I mean, I lost so much time
Mindy was right.
from, like, trying to grab that extra that, like... You know, it's, I lost more than if I actually just grabbed it quickly, so, like... You know, in it. It's because I missed it in, like, the worst way possible. That was the problem.
They're just like giant dominoes.
No pole storage is, no. So, here's the thing, right? I tried routing, no major glitches, not even no pole storage, no major glitches, right? However, Knucklehead's token requirement is 35, and that's so low that the run genuinely sucks. It is genuinely early powers with extra steps and no lag. It just sucks. Like, none of the sponge balls were fast, none of the floating blocks were fast, Disco wasn't fast, fucking, like, Now That We're Men Bungee is not fast. Like, the fastest thing you can do in Now That We're Men is an extremely AIDS tunnel clip that saves a bunch of time, but then you have to grind Manleys in SCDA, but it's still faster to do that in theory, and it's just like, it's just fucking trash. So, no, the token requirement is genuinely too low for it to be a good run. It would have to be like 40 for it to be interesting. Like, and the pacing was fucked. You still had Rock Slide, which was just as long. It's just as long. But then you have, like, all the optional tokens are like 40 seconds. Because, like, the pacing's so fucked. And no pause storage would be even worse, because then it would just be early powers even more so. When it comes to running 100% in this mod, the platforming is, like, a bit worse, but the sliding and driving is way better, so this is basically a better 100% speedrun. However, obviously, because it's a mod, I'm not actually gonna, like... I just want to do a no reset run. And hell, I don't think Community Cut boards exist, but I wouldn't even be able to submit this because I missed an extra. Unless I go back in late game and grab it, but I probably am not gonna do that. Holy fuck, Stewie, I'm shitting. Oh, I forgot I don't need to slam that. Bruh. Also, hello, Fireball, what's up? How is it? Yeah, no, like, if Knucklehead's token requirement was, like, 40... Yeah, like, 40, like... It'd be a lot better, like, for, like, an NMG thing in this mod. Sounds good, bro. I haven't played Italian in so long. I didn't uninstall it or anything, because I figured we might play it in the near future, but... Yeah. I just keep some games around, even though we're probably never going to play them again, because I already know if I uninstall them, then all of a sudden people will be wanting to play them, because that happens all the time. So I just usually keep my games installed. We can't do BBBH backwards because of the pit extra. Oh yeah, by the way, I did talk to Cooper about it. This BBBH still has the problem of if you die after defeating the enemies in one of the pits, it resets. It still has that problem, and he said he would fix it in a future update. But because of that, I'm not going for Disco Skip. That would just be suicide. Because then the run would just be atrocious if I die. I mean, I'll go for, like... Actually, no, I'm not even going to go for it, because I could just easily fuck up the jump so bad that I just die, so I'm not even going to go for it. Not on a reset. Yeah, it is a lot, yeah. But, like, when you're able to cruise by with most of the end-level tokens, and then just, like, stuff that's, like, really easily, like, quickly to obtain, like, on the way. Yeah, it just fucks everything. Genuinely, I think Creek was probably not fast in, like, the... I just gave up, like, halfway through the routing process, because there's just no point. There really was just no point. All tokens and hundo, like, yeah, definitely, but, like, no pause storage is just early powers but worse. And NMG is early powers but worse, but not quite as bad. Like, even Depression Guitar would have not been fast in NMG. I'm being completely serious. There's no fucking way that would have been fast. Because including, like, the walking to the guitar challenge and everything, it's like a minute. And a minute's too slow. It just wouldn't have been viable. I hope I grabbed that warp. Yeah, it's fair, Fireball. My drives are running out of space, so I gotta be a little careful. It is being cut currently. Alright, here's one of the coolest areas in the mod. Look at this. Because if I die, then I'll lose a shit ton of time because the extra will reset. Yeah, there's also the disco guys. You can see a little bit. You see him? This is not creepypasta SpongeBob. SpongeBob would be crying blood right now. He'd be shitting himself.
Type stuff.
Okay, I go back to the beginning, apparently. This is what I meant by how, like, the routing is just lamer in this, because, like, I don't need to do the backtracking. The token requirements are lower, so I therefore don't need to do backtracking early. I can literally just do it later.
The gates are locked.
Anyway, because I didn't do disco, that was about as fast as, like, a decent BBBH in vanilla. Oh yeah, here's a big thing. I forgot about this. You ain't ready for this. You ain't ready? Ooh, is that a key? On lap 1? You better fucking believe it is, bro. It's fucking sick.
I meant to drive right through that wall. We got ourselves a convoy.
Pretty poggers, right? And because I have mag, I can just go ahead and grab this nitro really easily. Alright, we're looking good.
We only need one more key.
And now...
Super speed. I prefer cotton.
Isn't that fucking sick? For reference, my gold here without upgrading Slam would be like 306 or 305. I grab them later, bruv. Also, Frogfish charges faster in this. Because, why not? And I'm gonna upgrade Smash now. Because, on hard drive, the game does not lag after upgrading a move. Which means that the best time to upgrade is Frogfish. Because I can do it during downtime. Whereas in Weenie, I could potentially lose frames from unoptimal, like, driving after closing the menu. So it's just objectively better to upgrade here. In this mod. And we're not done yet. Yeah. Wasn't that awesome?
To get to Shell City.
Also different skybox, but yeah. So Rock Slide, the only difference with Rock Slide, really, is that there's a slightly faster shortcut than, like, the eel jump. It's to make, you know, the time challenges, like, not as bad. But because I'm doing Skydive here, you won't see it yet until Rock Slide 2. So Rock Slide's gonna be basically identical, except I don't have access to lag. Yeah, no, Koopa said that he was going to make them 2 laps in a future update, but obviously for speedrunning, like, this is the fastest version, so... Also, I need this shit off of my hard drive, which is why I'm doing the run now anyway. I have, like, 20 megabytes of storage left on my hard drive on Xbox. Like, I need to fucking get rid of this mod after this. So that I can have movie mashup on here instead. You were telling me that I should download more storage on my original Xbox, is what you're telling me. Me when I'm running out of RAM on my PC, and then Wilcon's just like, well, just download more RAM.
I can see my rock from here. Oh wait, it's just
God, I hate this unbuffered, bro. Sucks.
magic, Happy.
Looks like fireworks.
Again,
Oh yeah, Wilcon. I really appreciate you editing the audio for me. However, you definitely do not have an ear for mic popping.
I have trouble saying goodbye.
Because, like, you said that the mic did not pop. And I am, like, 60% of the way through the audio, and my mic popped literally, like, 8 times. Yeah, I have to listen, like, super carefully, because sometimes I don't hear it the first time, so I just gotta fucking...
Don't choices, so little time.
Yeah, but there's no movie backwards compatibility card, and that's the problem, bruv. I'm not purple crabs. Well, I just asked Wilcon, like, would you want to do it, and he said yeah, and I'm showing them thankful,
I
bro.
think you mean air. Do you have any treats?
No fish. Patrick, happy.
Steady as she goes, Pat.
Okay, so now the man is also gonna be, like, identical, probably. He was not forced to do anything. He offered to edit my audio for me. He was not forced. I said, like, oh, I could, you know, could really use some help, like, I wish I didn't have to, like, didn't have this, like, entire workload by myself, right? And then he said cough, and then I was like, what, like, do you want to help me? And he was like, yeah, I could. And I was like, oh, if you wanted, that'd be really appreciate that. Am I gonna get exposed, like, 5 years from now? Like, unpaid slave labor from up-and-coming YouTuber? Because, like, you offered to do it, like, I don't... I would never install a TF2 Pyro mod. Dude, it sucks that I accidentally enabled this costume because you would be able to see, like, a really funny costume in this level, but instead there's this. I mean, this still looks good. It's just obviously, like, it'd be cool if you could, you know... Maybe I should just take a few seconds to just turn it off. Like, that's time loss, but I might do it. Yeah, fuck it. I think I turned it off. So it should hopefully be fixed in the second split.
Not so fast. I get monster sick.
Nothing like a little man type.
TF2 Pyro mod that makes him SpongeBob. Hi, I'm SpongeBob. Yeah, but I don't want Chimney Sweep for, like, the entire run, though. You gotta see the other ones, too. Bro, how did that not work? That was a good angle, to me, bro. Yeah, this is Wilcon after he edits my fucking audio. Voluntarily, by the way. It would. Is it weird to both miss playing TF2 and also have no motivation at all to play TF2? Alright, did it change? Yeah, there we go. Bro. You know what I hate about Bash Gang? If you miss it the first time, you'll always miss it the second time.
Boing.
Bruh. I have like 20 to 30 hours on TF2, which is funny, because a lot of people have like 2,000. Ah, oh shit, okay, I forgot I couldn't buffer there, but I happened to pause, like, before the one frame. That's actually clutch as fuck. If lag was still on hard drive somehow, I would be such a massive advocate for hard drive. But it's not, bruv. Video idea? Why, you making TikToks or something?
The manliness has landed. Jumping, jumper, jumperoo!
Nah, I checked before out of curiosity. But no, it does not. Oh, that sounds like a good video idea to me, Fireball.
Oh, goody! Another one!
Fart gun, okay. Oh yeah, you know what else is based about this mod? Hold on. Okay, never mind, you're not gonna see it. So, the floating blocks have been changed so that, when you collect the token, it fades you out like a SpongeBob challenge, as in, you still have control, so you won't lose an absolutely ridiculous amount of time for missing a floating block 2 frame. You will instead just lose the amount of time that it takes to collect the token, which is way better and way less toxic. Because then, like, 90% of the runs I get there will just fucking die. Maybe that is why. If you do a car wheel buffer faster, literally like half a second. Not like crazily, Koopa. The platforming is still very similar to how it was before. It's pretty much just like the sliding and driving, really. That's gonna be like the main. The issue is that I've already missed an extra, and it would lose like 2 minutes to go grab it. So I'm going to see if this run can sub 2. And if it can only sub 2 if I miss the extra, then I'm just gonna finish it without grabbing it. And if it can't sub 2 regardless, then I'll just grab the extra. Because I don't think Community Cut has, like, speedrun leaderboards, but if it does, like, at some point, I would like to submit this. So I would like it to be a valid run, but I might... It depends on it if it fucks sub 2 or not. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, Carlton, that means you can get, like, a really shitty boost and still be fine. Well, I don't want to do Community Cut the entire stream. Oh yeah, we have a big problem for the second area. There's a ledge grab that just straight up does not work with this costume, and there is a quick backup, but I don't know the backup, so I'm gonna have to take a big time sacrifice. Because I just genuinely don't know where the fuck it is. Yeah, it's only relevant if you change Patrick's costumes, which, like, obviously, why would I do that? And because this is a custom Patrick, it means that... Well, yeah, it's pretty obvious what it means. As far as we're aware, Patrick costumes don't affect ball storage at all. It's just SpongeBob. Anyway, here's what I have to do casually. Like, half casually. Did I lose ice physics glitch from that? I actually don't know if I did. I don't know how long it took to teleport me. And I don't know what the floating block warp is, so I'm just gonna fucking stand on it and grab it now. So I can do it later. I don't know, it took a few seconds for it to... I might have barely avoided it, possibly. But I'm not entirely sure. I guess we'll find out soon, though. I still do floating block early, even though it wastes 2 scrolls, because we can't do plank lag clips, we have to do ice skating, which means that you'd lose ice physics glitch, so like this has to be done now. In a minute. Full 10's not even that good in vanilla. Fuck. I pressed start like way too late. That was like a couple frames too late. Alright, let's see if I lost it. I forgot that it does that, god damn it. I actually didn't. Okay, cool.
Slipping.
So there's a couple other things that are bound to fuck me over later. Sponge Bowl, Plank Sponge Bowl, and SCDA Sponge Bowl. Their cycles have been changed a bit, and that's probably gonna fuck with me, but I really hope I don't die. As long as I don't die, it's not a big deal. But yeah, like, that's probably gonna lose some amount of time there anyway. Because, like, some platforms just move slower and stuff, so that you don't need to have, like, as good of reaction time. But obviously for someone like me, who's, like, very used to it, like, it's just gonna fuck with me. Suffering from success, some people call that. Oh yeah, you're not ready for Sunday driving either, bro. You're not ready for it. Okay, well that sucks, but I can show off now what I was talking about.
Only Goofy Goober.
Alright, let's do it.
You're losing it, SpongeBob.
Wouldn't the texture setup be harder on 480p because, like, it actually looks good and everything looks, like, similar? Like...
Ice cream makes me dizzy.
Run, SpongeBob, not balls.
So you might have noticed that I did Sunday jump and spiral skip on lap 1. It's a pretty good reason for that. Is because there is only 1 lap. And now this segment goes from like a 4-0 something to, well, you'll see now. 4-0 something to 127.
This is
Now, Gesk is actually slower, unfortunately, so we're gonna have to suffer a bit of time loss.
I didn't do that.
Right back at ya. Medic.
Following Goofy Gooba for 3 laps and doing nothing for half of the level is not peak. Sunday is like about as fast as SCDA flooding block on with like disc loads. It's like slightly longer than it. Anyway, here's why Gesk is slower, you'll see in a second. That's why. Also, Cotton, at the end of the day, like, given how fat those tokens are, like, you'll never get them, like, properly consistent anyway, so it's like, you know. Keep in mind that if you don't get, in vanilla, if you don't get them basically perfectly, like, if you even get a second try pause, or you just take a little bit to set it up, it breaks even or loses time with, yeah, with, I forgot what I was saying.
And that, my friend, is how we
Yeah, well, whatever I was saying, it breaks even or loses time. Oh yeah, with Buffett. So, the only way is if you do it, like, absolutely perfect. Also, I realized the mag is actually bad here because, like, it forced me to pick up the patty. I don't think there's any workarounds for that. The only workaround that I could think of would be to do the old target route because that loses, like, a second. But then you don't have to pick up that patty, so you save, like, 2 or 3, so it would be faster to do the old target route by a tiny bit. Also, look at this. Well, it already has a fat hitbox anyway. I really don't think you'd be able to avoid it if you have Magon, unless you just literally do the old route. Although it would need more testing, I suppose.
And so, after
How the fuck do they only barely gold?
Plankton's bucket.
look at this place. I hope my pineapple's still okay.
Anyway, yeah, no lag clips here, which is why I removed the gold. Yeah, the hardest, until Neptune, like, the hardest boss fight to do in a run is probably Dennis 1. But, like, it's not even hard. And I got fucked. I haven't had to do the targets with, like, the move in the way for a long time. For a very long time, actually. It's been weeks and weeks and weeks. And I like how the first time I have to in forever, I just get the bad missile pattern that just... Yep, that was really fair, actually. That was extremely fair. And, the Merv being able to shoot the targets is, like, objectively good gameplay. In it, bruv. I could submit this to the boards if I could go and grab the extra at, like, if Community Cut ever gets, like, speedrun leaderboards.
Come out, wherever you are.
Yeah, well, you're kind of cringe.
Slipping.
Yeah, the bosses are hard-coded. There's like fuck all you can do for them. I've actually never noticed that, but you're actually so right. Oh yeah, fake ring doesn't exist. That's another thing with this mod. Fake ring does not exist. Yeah. Like, what could you, like, the only thing that I could think of would be to kind of, like, restore, like, the beta Frogfish Arena or something, like, just to extend it a little bit. Is basically all I could think of. I got these in the casual playthrough yesterday. There we go. Still gonna save a bunch of time, obviously, but I want sub 2. I don't even know, like, I don't know if you need a good run for it or not, that's the thing. Because this run is absolutely not good, so that's the concern. Da. I guess in peace. They took Peak away from us. Oh my god. Oh yeah, here's the other thing. Now, I already said to Koopa that I do not agree with 3 visible rings, but yeah, there's 3 visible rings in specifically the sliding ring challenges. Which, like, especially for Gesk, it's so fucking useless. But, yeah. And obviously, as you can see, none of the rings move, so...
Right back at ya.
Yeah, and considering that Xbox is just way better for this game than GameCube, like, imagine if the GameCube version just had these, like, definitive features that Xbox just did not have. That'd just be kind of like... Then you'd have people who, like, they won't play the Xbox version because the GameCube version is better, but they won't play the GameCube version because it's GameCube. And then, like, and then they just don't play either version. That's the problem. That person is me emulating. I mean, that was like, the reason why that never counts is because, like, that's literally only ever happened once. It was clearly just one of those fucking gamma ray situations. That'll just, like, never happen again. SM64 style. 351 guess too, and it was not good. I love this mod. Oh yeah, speaking of, right? You see that 11:45? That is from an excellent Sunday too. That is like peak. I played extremely good, and I can barely improve it anymore. However...
It's a good thing I have my seatbelt on.
I need to go do this now, but yeah.
No waiting in line for us.
Bro, how did I not get that nitro? That nitro must have a fucking hitbox if that, because... Yeah. I feel like that should have worked. Grabbing that. I didn't know that was my last nitro, god damn it. Anyway, I'm done now. So, yeah, Sunday, and Sunday 2, the hardest segment in any movie category. So it's the hardest segment you'll ever see at top level. It goes from 7 Sunday jumps and 8 spiral skips and a pretty annoying-ass ring to, wow, nowhere near that. And also 1 Sunday jump and 2 spiral skips. Pretty insane when you think about it. And ring is easier as well. You'll see why, but shorter and easier. Way shorter and a bit easier. I forgot about that. I remember that being talked about before. Why am I nearly dead? That's better. Yeah, we need mag too, so we can get even more range, because, like, how am I not picking some of these up? Yeah, that shit's, like, impossible. Which sucks, because, like, imagine the collaborative effort, that could be, like... Imagine how fast people could, like... I'm just saying as, like, a hypothetical, right? Imagine making, like, a full game battle or movie mod, and it's just, like, 1 person per level. So, like, the most anyone has to do is, like, a few extras and 6 tokens. That's, like, the craziest it gets. Like, you could... Like, it would be such a fast process if like, everybody was dedicated to it. It'd be... The quality of it would be all over the place, but it'd just be sick as fuck. Just, like, who even cares? Anyway, we're done with Sunday 2 now.
That's my favorite line ever.
I just got a Sunday 2 faster than vanilla Sunday 1. Like, that is how fast we're talking. Isn't that insane? And here we go, guitar challenges have 2 visible rings at once, which makes SCDA guitar, like, pretty much a non-issue. Bitrate, I don't check my bitrate. I think my bitrate's like 5.5k, I could increase it, but... I drop, like, the amount of frames I drop in any given stream always ranges from, like, 20-something to, like, 1,000. So... I feel like if I up it to 6,000, the range could extend to like 1,500 or something. That would be kind of cringe. You said, I never realized how much this water destroys the bitrate, and then I said I could increase the bitrate, but then I dropped more frames. In it. Well, I think if you're a partner, you could stream at, like, insane bit rates. So, like... Alright, well... That's a shame, then. My PC PvZ gameplay, the bitrate looks a bit low on it, even though it's still 5.5K. Like, that should have been enough, but it just looks a bit low quality. Thank you, emulating. YouTube, I think YouTube's bitrate limit is like 12,000 or something, which is insane. My internet would, there's no way to be able to handle 12K, but like, that's really good for like PC games. Back in the day, when people were streaming Rehydrated, they were streaming at like 2500 bitrate, and like any time they would turn, it would just obliterate the gameplay. But if you stream at like 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, like that's when it like really starts to look good. Also, I have to do this because I can't Y plus R jump because no lag. Yeah, I was 1 pixel to the right. Just miss it, bruv. Alright, how about second try? There we go. So, like I said, the cycle here is different, so it's just gonna fuck with me. I have the same bitrate for YouTube and Twitch because I forgot to change the bitrate when I was recording the gameplay. Because under normal circumstances, I don't need the bitrate to be, like, higher than what it is for Twitch. Yeah, I knew I'd lose time from this, just from, like, not being used to this shit. Red, yellow, blue coming in fucking clutch. I'm not risking that. Yellow, blue, red, yellow, blue. That had to work, surely. Alright, and now you will see, like, the one change in Rock Slide that is not, like, the skybox. You'll see it very soon. And it's, like, a pretty objectively good change, honestly. Unless your movement gets locked and almost die, but I did not die, so it's fine. But yeah, now you just have a faster shortcut than the eel shortcut, which just makes this challenge, like, way better to do. Now you can just have, like, not good movement and still, like, make it, as long as you still take the fed. And also, Macho has been extended from 410 to 430. So you can just straight up, like, take a couple of wrong paths and still make it. Like... So yeah, I'd say that's, like, objectively better. I would definitely say that's an objectively good change. Like, there are some games that people refuse to complete because of, like, that one challenge that the game has is terrible. And I feel like for this game, without knowing the exploits, it's Rock Slide Macho. I don't think Lamhu said the word objectively in his review. I don't remember him saying objectively. But I'm just saying, the challenge being not 410 is, like, objectively good. Because you need to do eel jump to make it. And you need to have very good movement and take the absolute fastest paths. It's harder than some of the B Heavy Irons Times challenges, like... Okay, basically anybody on the planet would agree that it's a good change, so then it's basically an objectively good change, right?
Pull over! I need to... So long. Coming through!
If 99.99999% of the population knew this game, knew Rock Slide Macho, and then like saw it extended by like 20 seconds, they would all say it's good, except for the 0.0000001%. And at that point, it's basically objective fact.
Ouch.
I don't know how you're supposed to. I guess just look it up. Is probably how you're supposed to know.
So many choices, so little time.
Because, like, the only one that people could even find themselves, I feel like, is basically the guess death exploit. I feel like that's the only one. Oh, that's what you meant. I thought you meant how to beat them.
Dark. Rage.
Do you have any treats?
So yeah, you just have to jump off a random platform, like, basically, there's just no indication that you're supposed to, like, be able to find that shit. The way that I found it was by looking at a glitch video, and it was showing Plank out of bounds, and then I somehow activated the text box. Like, that's the only way that I found it. That ring placement actually sucks. That one, just the other one, because I had to like turn around the corner to even see if there was a ring there. Like for like a split second, I was thinking like, oh, do I do the shortcut? Which I'm pretty sure that ring is there in vanilla. I just meant that like in general, that's just not a good spot. Rock Slide is very open and doesn't need 3 rings either, yeah. I just genuinely don't understand how someone could want only 1 ring for driving and 3 rings for sliding. Like, genuinely, that's like the kind of thing that somebody would say who's like never played the game before. I don't get that. Well, if you're gonna 100% the game, Wilcon, then that would be a reason.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
How you like me now?
And that's how we do things in Bikini Bottom.
Pull over! I need to...
Yeah, that's how I went going into the mod. I knew that some of the I was under the impression that they were all 2 rings anyway. Like I thought that that's what it was going to be going in. So that's definitely just what it should be, though. Yeah. It's cool that you even want to update it at all, because initially you said, like, you were done updating it. Oh, my manlies are really high. I don't even need them anymore. Also, isn't it crazy that, I had a sub-1 Sunday too? That's actually crazy. Obviously, my token, like, the route is off compared to normal. So, like, it's not a perfect translation. But if I recall correctly, in vanilla, I think I think at the end of Sunday Ring, the timer is a couple minutes above 1 hour. Like, so, like, and I had 41 tokens exiting Sunday as opposed to 40. And that was after Plank 1 as well, so, yeah, I'm pretty far ahead, I'd say at least. Yeah, that's good. I am all here for updates. Well, again, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna play Community Cut in the near future because I want this shit off my hard drive so I can get mashup on it, but it's the thought that counts. I think other small changes could be made, in my personal opinion. Is it just guitar? I think it's guitar, yeah. Upgrading the hard drive is a pain in the ass. And if I ever wanted to run battle, I think they only allow official hard drives. I think. Because if you buy, like, a modern hard drive, it'll surely have faster loads than OEM. Most likely, so that's the problem. Anyway, so one of my like, just as an example of what one of my suggestions would be, you know, like, the trampoline bit in Rock Slide, like, the shortcut after the tunnel, like, you just jump to the right, there's a trampoline. I think for the ring challenge, you could have a ring. So, like, on the actual, like, slide itself, at the end of that area, have one ring. Just one ring on that entire section, one ring. So, and you can make it with or without the trampoline, but you have the option to take the trampoline if you know where it is. I think that could be a good change. Because Rockslide Ring is still really fucking long, because it itself has not changed. So I just think it'd be, like, something like that could be good, in my opinion. Alright, you ready for something crazy? Okay, well first I need to die, but yeah. This affects Macho. So now it's literally just this and Ring. So you might see that the Rubber Dub Gold is from my Hundo Vanilla splits, even though in Vanilla it's not tied with BBBH Guitar. is not, like, tied to it. But I'm still doing it anyway, because this is so fast that even with BBBH guitar, I'm going to beat the gold. I'm gonna gold by, like, a minute. Like, over a minute.
And that's how we do things in Bikini Bottom.
I nearly have 50 tokens, by the way. If I... Okay, after Rubber Dub Ring, if I were literally just to... Keep in mind, I'd still, like, I've collected unoptimal tokens, and I'd have, obviously, too many going into Knucklehead, even if the requirement was 50. If I did Plank 2 now, and then, like, went to Knucklehead, and then beat Neptune, like, this run would be still quite fast.
When was the last time you took a bath?
Even if the token requirement was 50. The NMG world record in vanilla is a 118, I think. Like is it 118? Yeah, I think it's like mid 118. I don't remember exactly though.
Talk about pretty rock formations, Patrick. This one's a beaut.
But yeah.
Did Minnie bother to tell us if the train was still running around here?
What about Mindy said?
Dude, my fucking throat hurts. I don't know why. My throat hurts like I've been recording lines for Audacity, like, offline, but I have not done that. And I didn't even VC with anyone yesterday, so it's not even like, it was like, oh, I didn't give my voice a rest. I streamed for less yesterday than normal. So it literally just doesn't make sense. Like, it's just like some random thing. Alright, here's Depression 3. And I golded by a minute 3, even though I also tied it with guitar. Which just goes to show how fucking fast it is. Also, Goofy Gooba outfit, looking pretty fresh. pretty amazing how many manlies I have when I just did less rock slide. Like, rock slide gives you a shit ton. But I have more than normal, and I'm actually not entirely sure why.
One more Krabby Patty with extra manliness, please. Metal forged by the power of rock.
I don't know what to say.
Oh yeah, I forgot the combats are different too. And I forgot I'm Patrick. I just realized, Koopa, are you still here? The slammers are making Goofy Gooba Peanut Guy sounds.
Don't laugh at me.
Alright, well I think now would be the time to fix that if you can update the game anyway, IMO. Alright, where's the melon? Okay. This might not happen first try, it's actually, like, a little challenging.
Coming through. Ouch.
Ah, God damn it.
Oh, go or something.
I have no idea, like, what the play is with, like,
Ouch.
the marshmallows. Like, I really just don't know.
Thank you.
That's giving up manliness. Even harder.
Yeah, that sounds annoying. I can see why you didn't bother for a while then, yeah. Like, I get it.
Ouch.
So the reason why I do throwing fruit now is not just for, like, saving scrolls, but if I miss the 2-frame because, you know, hard drive, I can literally just do this. Like, the 2-frame actually doesn't even save that much. Upgrade health.
I am one tough sponge. Okay, this is a bit slippery here.
Yeah.
Nothing like a little man type type stuff.
I remember Sky having some issue with, like, something to do with, like, movie GameCube, and it was, I think it was to do with music, but I'm not entirely, like, sure about, like, that was an issue, like, back when Sky was trying to make Movie Mix, so obviously this is back in, like, the 1970s, how long ago that was, but, yeah. Oh yeah, isn't SpongeBob missing his, like, eyelashes or something in No Cheese? Did you ever fix that?
I'm feeling like more of a man already.
What's up, Chris? Yeah, it's like my favorite, like, theme, like, pad challenge. Just looks so good. Alright, nice. A lot of Chris's around here. I suppose so, yeah. Okay, I think for Weenie, yeah, I can grab both extras, like, now. Yeah, everybody knows the eels, Chris. Like, I don't really call it Chris, but, like, everyone else seems to, so I'm just like... Unoptimal nitro usage, but that's fine. Cool. Did I miss another extra? Because why do I have 33? God damn it. What am I gonna do about that? I don't know where the ring takes you. Where the rings take you on, like, the... when you got, like, the two branching paths at the end. I don't even know if I can grab it. Bunch of mods, that's cool. Mods are good. Yeah, so I grabbed that one, so I missed the other one. But the path, it's gonna... Oh shit, it does take me down this one, thank God. Wait, no, I did grab... Okay, so I'm missing 2 extras then. Just straight up, I'm just missing... I know what the one is, but I have no idea what the other one is. Not a clue. Oh, I know what happened. I know what happened. I just straight up did not do 3K floating block. I think I've seen that mod. Yeah, it's cool. One of my favorite mods is the one I played yesterday, the Zep made. It's amazing. And you know what's funny about it as well? Not only did Zep say that it was rushed, but they also said that it wasn't officially out to the public because they weren't happy with it, and it's like the most visually impressive mod, SpongeBob mod I've ever seen. Like Clockwork something, the one I played yesterday. I don't remember the name. Actually, fuck it, I'll just do it like that. Oh, then probably shouldn't look at the chat for a bit. Because this shit is like my worst nightmare. How the hell did I manage that? And these guys sound like BBBH slammers. I'm not sure if that's intentional or not, but... Yeah. Good day to you too. Scrapped optional add-on that we didn't want to scrap for Weenie. We were gonna have the SpongeBob Moon. I know, yeah, I think I know what you're referring to, yeah. Yeah, the game is not, like, really that active, but... I and quite a lot of other people have been running it for a long time. Although I'm running a mod, a quality of life mod, because I knew that I could get under 2 hours. I just wanted to see, okay, it's just already there. I don't know if it should be that exploitable that you can literally just jump down to it. And like skip that entire section, but like, it's good for the run.
Vacuuming up manliness, even in the corners.
Jesus Christ, any day now. Also, I said this earlier, but because I can't do the Y plus R jump, and I've already upgraded guitar, I can't do ball boost. But ball boost wouldn't even be that, like, ball boost wouldn't save as much in this mod anyway, because the moves are gone, and just, like, yeah. And because of the lack of the Y plus R, so it would only save a few seconds, even if I knew how to do it on upgrade, and it would have just changed the route so much that I just couldn't be bothered to deal with that, and just, like, yeah.
Forgot my floaty.
Also, this is gonna so easily be sub 2 hours. Like, this run was not, like, good. And it's gonna so easily be sub 2. Okay, thank you for stopping by and thank you for the good looks. One thing I actually miss, Koopa, with the PowerPoint cutscenes, you can skip them like as soon as they let you skip them by holding a button. But like these custom ones that you've done, like they don't work like that. So like I've been holding start naturally because that's what I do, and like it won't let me just insta skip them. Not insta, but I meant, like, so, like, you know how, like, the game takes, like, a second to, like, even let you try to skip them? Like, if you hold down the button the entire time, then it just works, but, like, not with your cutscenes. So I have to, like, actually, like, mesh. The world record in 100%. Like, with the normal game, is, 2 hours and 23 minutes by me. So... But this mod, like, cuts down on that time pretty significantly. Like, this run was just not even good. I mean, it wasn't horrible, but it definitely wasn't good. Well, it is going to be horrible after, because I missed an extra, so I'm gonna have to go grab it. It wastes like 2 seconds, but I'm gonna have to grab it. 2 minutes, I mean. It wastes 2 minutes, but it's gonna so easily be under 2 hours that I have no excuse not to grab it.
Queuing up.
I'm pretty curious to how mag affects this extra. It's basically the same, okay. Should have known. But yeah, it's pretty damn incredible, like, how much time you can save. Just from, like, some of the challenges now, and some of the driving stuff now being 1 lap, and being able to complete both time challenges at once, like, it just makes such an enormous difference. That this is going to so easily be sub 2. This is gonna be sub 150, I think. Actually, that's... Because I have to grab this extra, maybe not. That's a bit more debatable.
A new path.
Man, I've enjoyed this run. It makes me want to, like, keep running it, but, like... Nah, I gotta get 222. But I'm gonna miss. It's quality of life features. God, I have 20,000 manlies. That's, again, I don't understand how I have so many. In a normal 100% run, I would never ever get 20,000, like, literally ever. And I obviously have been able to skip a lot of challenges, so I'm just really confused. But the game must, I mean, I know there's the combats, but, like, that can't be enough on its own. Oh, anti-grinding is removed? Okay, that makes more sense now. There are upgrade points to upgrade your moves, but I've already upgraded everything. So I don't need to, like, access the menu anymore. Fuck. Yes, this is gonna be like... Yeah, no, this is not gonna be sub 150, but sub 150 is definitely possible. It's crazy. Like, this mod, like, saves you over 30 minutes. Like, in a 100% speedrun. Like, 34, 35 minutes, something like that, if you're playing, like, perfectly. Getting all the benefits of all the time save. What's up, iPie? Yes! The community is being cut. I wish, like, the cool shortcuts in this level weren't, like, impossible on this version. Well, I wouldn't want them to be, like, so hard that they're not worth doing either, but, like... If they were, like, hard, but, like, completely consistent and doable, God, that'd be so cool. Oh, the finish line is... where it actually should be. Nice, I like that. The sky is up. Haha.
Is that Mr. Plankton's head rolling by?
Pi 3.
There sure are
Oh boy, he has good news.
I think I'm getting car sick.
How good is the news? Let's be real, like, he's probably seated.
Oh, this party is starting to come apart.
Alright, now I can do Neptune. Unfortunately, not sub 150, but like, if the run was actually decent, then it would be sub 150. So yeah, you can get sub 150. So you can get sub 120 minutes. That's cool. Into entering what?
Plankton. Dodge, SpongeBob, dodge!
upsy-daisy.
Damn.
I command you to kill him! That's it, SpongeBob! You got him with that one! Kill SpongeBob! Well done, my loyal minion!
I just say checkmate movie runner like he's saying checkmate like atheists or something. Oh boy, are you gonna show Glover? Oh, hooray. I fucking love Glover.
Destroy SpongeBob! That's it, SpongeBob! You got him with that one!
When was the last time you streamed, by the way? Probably like a month ago.
I command you to kill him!
Silly, but not heavy.
Yeah.
Kill SpongeBob! Mr. Krabs will protect you! Stop that! Your chops are too righteous!
Okay, this is gonna be a 151, and I lost 2 minutes in sandwich driving, so... Without even factoring anything else, it's already, like, 149. Well, even more than, like... Yeah, 149.
Destroy SpongeBob!
Actually insane how much faster this mod is.